Hey everybody, Matumbo here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing some more historic here on Magic Arena. Now we get to add Zendikar Rising. The set has just dropped. We have hundreds of new cards to play with that are added to both standard and historic, so we are really excited to be able to start brewing with these cards. And first things first, we're going to hop into a deck that we played on stream. We were having fun. We didn't get to play a lot of games in Historic in the early access release because there just weren't a lot of people playing Historic. But real quick, before we hop into today's deck, would like to remind everybody to please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the videos. Please like the video. Please check out all the cool links in the description below and leave a comment down below letting us know what you want to see in a future video. So with that being said, let's hop right into today's deck, and we are calling it Maddening Mill. The reason we're calling it Maddening Mill is for really one card, but it's really a game changer when it comes to Mill. So we already had Bruvac, or Bruvac, however you want to say it, the Grandiloquent. This guy says if an opponent would mill one or more cards, they mill twice that many cards instead. So this is already a huge card that we got out of Jumpstart in order to just speed up the mill game. But with Zendikar Rising, we got Maddening Cacophony. This card, 2 mana, but it has a kicker of 4. For 2 mana, each opponent mills 8 cards. So normally, 2 mana to mill 8 cards, it's pretty good. It's not bad. However, we double that. That's 16. But we'll take it one step a little bit further. And let's just keep reading the card. If this spell was kicked, instead each opponent mills half their library rounded up. So with Bruvac in play, we're going to mill half their library rounded up. So let's say they have 50 cards, we're going to mill 25, and then since we milled 25, we're going to double it and we're going to mill 25 more. So we're going to deck them in for 6 mana. 6 mana, run them out of cards. And we can do this pretty quick. We can essentially do this. I think the fastest we could do it is like turn 4 or 5. But we are not playing any other mill cards in this deck except for Maddening Cacophony. So ideally, we're playing a deck that doesn't really have any interaction and removal. That's the dream pretty much when you're playing any deck. But we want to be able to just one turn drop Bruvac, and then when we have the turn we have 6 mana, just deck them out. So that's the plan. We also could save up to 9 mana and play both of them in one turn. 3 for the Bruvac, 6 for the Maddening, and then just win in one turn. And that's why we're playing Ramp. We're playing 4 copies of Mind Stone, 4 copies of Hedron Archive. This is going to help us just get fast mana as quickly as possible and then just get there. So what else do we have? Well, we have 3 copies of Pact Negation. This is something that I did not play while we were streaming this deck, but the more I thought about it, I felt like this is a really good card in order to help make sure our combo goes off. And on the plus side, we are playing blue, and we should be able to pay for it if we just need to counter a spell that's just super important for our opponent. So I think three copies of Pact Negation in this deck is the right amount. We have 4 copies of Opt. We have 3 copies of Unsummon in case we want to slow them down a little bit. We have 3 copies of one of the new cards from Zendikar Rising as well, Confounding Conundrum. So this is a 2 mana enchantment. This card actually stops ramp. So what this says is when it comes into play, we get to draw a card, so it does replace itself. But it says whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if that player had another land enter the battlefield under their control this turn, they return a land they control to its owner's hand. So if somebody goes to Growth Spiral and they throw down another land, well, they have to pick another land back up. If somebody uses a Fabled they play a Fabled Passage, sack it, go get a land, well, they're picking a land back up. So this is really going to stop, or it's going to help stop these land ramp decks. And the more of these we have in play, the more they'll trigger. So if we have 2 or 3 of these in play and they play an extra land, they're going to have to return 2 or 3 lands to their hand. So they'll hopefully only make that mistake once, or they'll keep making that mistake. So We also have 4 copies of Whelming Wave. This is essentially the blue's version of Wrath of God. Return all creatures to their owner's hands except for krakens, leviathans, octopuses, and serpents. So really not going to be seeing any of these cards, but this will basically clear the board for us and prevent us from taking damage. Now let's hit on one of the new mechanics that was brought to us in Zendikar Rising. And these are these dual mode cards. So one side is a spell, the other side is a land. These actually let us drop the number of lands we're playing, so we're only playing 20 islands, but essentially we are playing 27 land because we have 7 of these cards. So Salundi Vision, this card is busted. This is a 3-mana instant. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal an instant or sorcery card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library. So this card right here lets us go searching for our Maddening Cacophony if we have not drawn it. It could get us a Whelming Wave, a Pact Negation, and I mean, it can just get us so many cards in our deck. It's really, really good. It could also hit another one of these. And then finally we have Seagate Restoration. So a lot of people are dubbing this the bolt lands because they bolt you if you want to play them untapped. You know, kind of like the shock lands, they shocked you. These are the bolt lands because these deal 3 damage to you if you want to play them untapped. These other lands, these uncommon, they don't have the option to come into play untapped. They are always going to come into play tapped if you play them as a land. But these, if you want to pay 3 life, they do come into play tapped. This one is kind of nuts. This is a 7 mana, draw cards equal to the number of cards in your hand plus 1, and then you don't have a maximum hand size for the rest of the game. So if you have 5 cards in your hand, and if you cast this, you still have 5 cards in your hand, you're going to draw 6 cards, you're going to have 11 cards, and you don't have to discard at the end of the turn. Pretty crazy. So, but this is the Maddening Mill deck, so we are going to hop into games. We're going to see if we can mill our opponents out and see if we can have fun along the way while we're doing this, because milling is a great way to win. It sucks being on the receiving end of it, but it's fun while it's happening. So, all right, let's hop into the gameplay. See you guys at the wrap up. And one more thing before we hop into the gameplay, just a quick announcement. We have a new patron by the name of J Brown 2002. So a big shout out to J Brown for becoming a new patron and joining the Discord, even though you're already in the Discord. But thank you so much. Much appreciated. Let's hop into the gameplay for real now. All right. Into the queue we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. Right on Simfair. Opponent goes first. I think we're gonna keep this. Ooh, colorless. Okay. Okay. Enters tapped. Oh, we have. Hello. To the top. Must be nice. Must be nice to top. Woohoo, okay. Hedron Archive. You have done it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's tapped. Well, the good news is we can Pact Negation if we need to. They have 7 mana. Access to an Ugin. Ugin's fine. Oh, I dare you to blow this up. Blow up the conundrum. Well, we're gonna utilize our mana while we have it. You can have your free cards. So we are going to get to a point where we're just going to fire these off. That's a lot of mana. Yeah, you can't kill those. You can kill that if you want to. Alright, well, we're not going to fire off just one of these. So we need to get to the point where... Oh, Mystic Forge is pretty good. Yeah, kind of thinking maybe Ugin we should have let resolve. So everything's pretty much like free for them now, right? They actually have basics in their deck? Oh, must be nice, my friend. Must be nice. Pretty good. So we are to the point to where we have to draw our... We have to draw Bruvac here. If we draw Bruvac, we win, so we can't go Mind Stoning. Bruvac. Not Bruvac. So 1, 2. Can't do both. Any cards? They have to kill us this turn. I mean, they might be able to. We had one more. See what they do. We can hit him for 16. All they have to do is put one extra card into play. All right, so there's the 16.
Secrets manifest before you.
15 cards, right? Let's mill 8. Let's mill 8. Good game. Good game. They went out on their own terms. I like it. Alright, well. We're going to hydrate. Against nothing. If we are against a ramp deck, this is an alright hand. Again. I mean, what are they doing? They're doing what their name says. And do we bounce this? I think we do. I think we do. Now we get to opt, and then next turn we can Mind Stone and Conundrum. That sucks. Oh, we're gonna do what we said we're gonna do. All right, so if we can draw a land, we're set up to kind of get there. A lot of damage. A lot of damage. Could have fired one of those off. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We dead? This is a lot of damage. Well, we just have to block a 2 and hope that we live. Whew. Now we have to hope they don't have Burn in their hand. Don't have Burn? Yes, and they didn't have a stop set. Boom. That's how you beat a Goblin / Burn deck. Ooh, you know they didn't expect that either. All right. On to the next game. That was good. That was a good one. All right, who do we have? Who do we have? Frostman. Or just Frostman. Can we draw land? And can we ramp up to 6? I think we can. Jinx, you gonna come up here? But yeah, I'm pretty sure, again, the graphics on the dragon are not right. Alright, so where's my emote for it's turn 1, just play a land and say go? Alright, All Seed. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and play that. Since we drew an extra one, I think it's fine. Oh, red-white, okay. Human Warrior. I wonder if this is a... No, notice banned in Historic. Alright, we really want to get access to a Whelming Wave pretty soon. For each aura and each equipment attached to it. So this is like the poor man's core Spirit Dancer, but you actually have core Spirit Dancer also. Ooh. I mean, it's the other part of our combo. We hit a Whelming Wave. Don't really want to show them what we're doing. Let's get an opt. Unsummon is pretty good. Unsummon was pretty good. Yeah, you got it. Why did you attack with the core spirit dancer? Well, we're gonna make you sack the all seed. We'll only take 4. That's fine. That's fine. You did it. I'm almost curious. No, I think we have to. I think we 100% have to do this right now. They could just play both of them and then pass. Okay. Well, we really need land number 6 here. And it attacks each turn if able. Okay. It's a 5. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, we have to take it, right? Just need the Beastie Boys just kick it. Frostman. Got him. Got him. Oh, man. All right. Well, we're still trying to fight through all of these server bugs. On to our next opponent. All right, we're going first. We're going to keep because we have Mind Stones. And we do have our visions. These cards, these flip lands are pretty busted. Flower. Flower. Oh, man. Another Bruvac. Just what I needed, game. You gonna give me another one? Thank you for not giving me another Bruvac. Alright, we're gonna run this out here just in case. I mean, we're not really doing anything worth noting. All right. Get in there for one. So we will bounce Bruvac if they do cast like an Ixalan's Binding, something like that. Enclave Cavalier. Yep. You got it. Let's draw a card. Back to your hand. Let's draw another card. We drew another Mind Stone, so. And another Bruvac. Oh, just what we needed. I was only kidding, deck, when I said give us another Bruvac. Especially the fact that we've seen 3 of the top 13 cards. I'd imagine they just replay their Cavalier, right? You got it. Oh, man. Living the dream. Living the dream. There we go. No attacks. If only this were an instant. All right.
Society should be structured so everyone benefits.
Curious as to what they do here. Okay. You're gonna kill a useless enchantment. Oh, no, they're not. Alright. Good deal. Good deal. Alright.
I will guard your advance.
No blocks. Alright. Finish him. Good game. Well, got him. Got him. Yeah, I mean, our last opponent really wasn't doing much. Who do we get this time? Mike Oxmall. Who goes first? Our opponent goes first. I think we can actually keep this. Bounce a potential turn 1 Llanowar Elf and then into... Yeah, this isn't the best hand, but it's worth keeping. So what is our opponent on with Swiftwater Cliffs? Stiffwater. We're gonna do it. We're gonna try to get them to play cards. So they might have the pirate here, and I think they do. Oh, no, they don't. Okay. Oh, they have the dragon. Dragon into Terramander. Is this a dragon? It is a dragon. Good for you being a dragon. Alright, well, we've got 6 mana. What are they gonna do? Alright, they're just going after it. Alright, so we're gonna take 4. Could play land, play something else. Alright, so we would love to hit a... Love to hit a Whelming Wave. That's pretty good. Alright, so we're still in a lot of danger. Yep. We're at 9. Yeah, I think we have to fire off one of these. Come on, Bruvac. That's what we were needing. More lands. Just what we were needing. Oh. Yep. We might be dead. Might be dead here. We're at 4. Yep, so they got us. They got us. Good game, good game. Yeah, we just didn't have, we just didn't get the Bruvac draw. Unfortunate. All right, into the next. These servers today are just still bunk. Petrol 1. You get to go first. Luris. Alright, we'll keep this. We will keep. Hopefully our opponent decides to show up here. And this could be due to the server issues. Could just be connection issues and blah, 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 blah. There we go. All right, so I think we're just going to keep playing these Seagate restorations tapped. Things is getting crazy back there. Get it, girl. What was that? Our opponent still hasn't done anything. There we go. We're doing something finally. Oh, you're playing cycling. We have to be faster than you. Very weird that cycling is a archetype right now. It is a budget deck. Alright, let's go ahead and opt in response. Don't need that. Alright. Okay, this isn't bad. So we'll get to... I guess it depends. Should we do this now? No, yeah, we'll do it. We have 2 of them. Might as well put the foot down. Yep, yep. Maybe we just draw it right off the top. And we did. I think we're good. The issue is, though, is if they have a... We need them not to have a land here. Because if we put their whole deck in their graveyard, then they can just kill us during their upkeep. So we need a Pact of Negation. Come on, deck. One time. Pact. Not a Pact of Negation. This really doesn't... We just have to hope that they... We really have to just hope that they don't have it. Come on, deck, one time. God, this is tough. Come on, one time, one time, one time. I just fire it off and just hope. I think... Ooh! Ooh! That was risky. That was risky. Because again, they could have done it on their upkeep. The servers are bunk. Play one game, get kicked out, have to wait like 15-20 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna keep. All right, well, a life gain deck. Oh, hello. I feel like hello used to be over here on the left, right? I don't even remember. Bruvac is coming down. We're gonna start the milling. Heliod. Boo earns. Start it over. Don't want any more land. This lets us see an additional card. Don't want any more land. Oh, Lord. Alright, well. Is it going to be... No, Pact of Negation. A 5 mana. This will give us 6. Yeah, we have to pack that. Have to pact. Six mana. They're pretty much going to be able to land whatever they want here, but with Linden not online, that's good. I do need them to pick it up just a little bit. All right. Oh, they actually hit. Okay. No blocks. Five, six, seven. We could have cast this to draw 2 cards, but I don't actually think it's worth it. I think it's just better to look at 6. All right, and they get to grow something. Probably just grow the Healer Hawk, right? Yep, definitely want them to overcommit a little bit here. All right, game, it's all up to you. Is the shuffler broken? Nope. Gonna do it. Milling all the cards. Oh yeah, sack that thing. All right, well, good game. Kaboom. Mill. Victory. All right, well, welcome back to the wrap up. And this deck, even though we were fighting the servers all day today, we were able to get in a game, and then we'd get kicked after the game, and then we have to wait like 15, 20 minutes, and then play one game, and then get kicked out. But we managed to go 6-1. Didn't really get to see a lot of, I don't even know how many Zendikar Rising cards that our opponents were playing, because it's very possible that a lot of people that are playing Historic or anything like that may just not have access to the cards. And then also at the same time, with all the bugs and everything that were going on today, it's very possible that people just did not want to actually spend their money in the store because of all the glitches and stuff that were happening. So with that being said, this may or may not be a true testament to what this deck can or cannot do, but I do feel like this is kind of unexpected, especially if we do wait until we have the 9 mana and then just do it in one turn, especially with the Pact of Negation backup. I do think that this has a legitimate chance to actually be a pretty decent deck. So yeah, there's really nothing in this deck that I feel like that we should take out. The only thing I could definitely see a slight argument for taking out would be the Confounding Conundrums. This deck does not necessarily need it. It does help because it is card draw, but we could think about just putting in a couple more counter spells in this deck that could potentially just help us. So maybe like something like a Spell Pierce, or you know, maybe the 4th Unsummon and then 2 Spell Pierces. And it doesn't have to necessarily be Spell Pierce, but just some form of cheap counterspell that could help protect Bruvac, or help get through a Maddening Cacophony whenever we cast it. So something along those lines. But yeah, the new flip lands the new flip spell lands are powerful. Maddening Cacophony is ridiculous because we get to pay 6 mana and mill our opponent in 1 turn. And just the synergy along with those. And I do think the Confounding Conundrum is a great card, but I do feel like with all of the ramp though, especially with Lotus Cobra is kind of dumb. I don't even know why they reprinted that. You know, Uro's bad in itself, so let's replace it with Lotus Cobra. No, that was a horrible mistake. But yeah, so again, thank you guys so much for watching the videos. Another shout out to J Brown 2002 becoming the new patron. And yeah, if you enjoyed the deck, please hit that subscribe button, that like button. Please leave a comment down below letting us know what you want to see in a future video, and letting us know that you made it to the end of the video. And as always, please check out the links down below and join the Discord. Can't stress Discord enough. That being said, you all stay safe. We will see you next time. Remember, this channel would not exist without such amazing viewers and subscribers. Thank you so much for interacting with the channel and helping grow the community. And a very big special thank you to the Patreons listed here for supporting the channel.